So we were looking back at your time involvements, and we found out that you were an NCC cadet.
Yes.
And not just any NCC cadet, you represented in the Republic Day parade as well.
Yes.
So can you talk about your experience as a cadet?
I think in a way what I am today is also because of me being in NCC for around 5 years. So Republic Day parade happened when I was in the 9th standard. I was in the junior wing. I was a JW. So my whole discipline, the kind of principles I follow today, I would definitely say NCC has played a very big part in molding me to be the kind of person I am today. And I was made fun of when I was in NCC. You know how people can, you're in the uniform and you know how girls can be really mean to you. Yeah, so they can make fun of you, they can like mock you for wearing the uniform. But once you wear it, you know what it means. And I also have an army background. So my grandfather is an ex-serviceman, paternal grandfather. So and he was also part of the World War II. So I've had this army connect always, and NCC has been a very integral part of my life.
So the St. Joseph's College, we have a very strong NCC wing here as well. What is it that you learned from your NCC that it still holds good today? It's something that you still treasure. You've learned something there.
I think I can adapt easily. So to any kind of circumstance and any situation, places, people. So I can adapt easily. So I think that is what has helped me because of NCC. That you can just be anywhere you want and you can still be a part of it. So that's what NCC has helped me be, to be.
So we did a bit of digging into your school days. We asked around, and when we said, tell us something about Meghna Raj, the first thing they said was, ever since she was in first standard, she wanted to become an actress.
I told you, ever since I think in the womb also I was saying, Ma, I want to become an actress.
An actress?
Yeah, not first standard, so, way before that.
My question is, now, see today in the audience as well, I'm sure, there are a lot of us who don't know what we want to become. Right? We don't have that path. But a young child of what? 6, from the womb, as you said, was so determined to follow this path and you followed it through.
Yeah.
So how does a child at that age make that decision? How did you make that decision?
I think partly because I was, like when you grow up in a household where you don't get to do anything else apart from watching films, watching your parents get ready and go to shoot every single day, watching your mother put on makeup, you start liking it. And I also, genetics play a very important role. So both my parents are actors. And somehow, I don't know how it happened, but I've always loved acting. I've always loved films. And I love watching films. So being a part of that, being a part of the silver screen was always a dream for me. And I just followed it through.
And you started off your career as a child actor with your father in theatre. So, and today of course you're the well-established actress. So what's that difference you see between the child artist that you were and the actress that you are today?
As a child actor, I think I used to listen to my dad, and now he has to listen to me. So that's the difference I see today. But jokes apart, theatre and film are two very different mediums. I'm sure a lot of people know here because I know that St. Joseph's is really very good when it comes to theatre.
So, that's true.
Yeah. So I think every person who's associated with theatre here know that once you are a theatre actor, you can accomplish anything. So that's the kind of beauty theatre has. And theatre molded me to become this kind of an actor today. Because every single time, I step on stage, it's a very different high. It's a very different feeling. And that helps you become a better actor on screen, in front of the camera.
You made your debut in Bendu Apparao RMP, a Telugu film and not a Kannada film.
No.
How did that happen?
Actually, right after my second PU, I never really had this idea of getting into films immediately after, my PU. I always thought, okay, I'm going to finish my education and then properly groom myself for films and then get into the industry. I always thought the path is extremely easy and there's going to be absolutely no hurdles. My parents are actors. I'm going to be like there's going to be a red carpet welcome for me. So I had big dreams that way. But it's never easy for anybody. So what happened was my Telugu film was not planned at all. In fact, my first film was in Tamil. It was called Krishna Leela, which never released, thankfully. So what happened? I had been to Chennai for a wedding with my parents, and then director K. Balchandar, met my parents there, and he saw me at the wedding, and he was like, "Enna act pandriya po? Ready arkiya?" Because he had come home when I was in 10th standard, and he had come, I think, to give a photograph of a function to my parents. So when I come home, he had asked me. I said, "Illa sir, act panna matte sir. I'm not interested." I did all that drama. So after that, 2 years later, when he saw me and he still remembered that he had approached me 2 years earlier, I think that's somewhere I felt. See, he's a huge, a very popular and he's a legendary director. So someone like him offering me a film was something I couldn't say no to. I just wanted to do it. I don't know, that spur of that moment decision, and then the film happened, and immediately after that, Bendu Apparao happened. So it was not planned. It was not like I'm going to get into film, so I'm going to start with a Tamil film or a Kannada film or a Malayalam film. It just happened.